So your cards do not need to be perfect to get Gem Mint 10s. So I found myself being a little bit too perfectionistic with the cards that I've been submitting. So I went ahead and went through my One Piece English first anniversary set cards that I had a bunch of that I got for a low cost, and thought that it might be worth checking and sending in some that are still clean. So I went ahead and submitted some cards with some minor imperfections that I thought were still pretty clean overall, and I've gotten them back from CGC. So our first one is this Jinbei. It's got a speck of whitening on this corner, and CGC decided it was a Gem Mint 10. So definitely minimal whitening. That's nice to get a 10 on that. Next we got this Usopp, and the issue with this guy was a smidge of whitening on the right edge. Definitely not too noticeable or massive, and we hit the 10 on him too, so very happy about that. Here's a Frankie. Same thing as the other two, just a tiny white dot on that edge. So it looks like CGC is being consistent because we got a 10 here too. The dot isn't too noticeable, just like the others. And another Frankie. This guy had the most mini white dot ever. And CGC actually decided to give it a Pristine 10. So very cool. I didn't have a Frankie yet in a Pristine 10. The dot was very tiny. Pristine 10s don't necessarily mean perfect, so the rest of the card must have been great. And lastly, this Zoro. So I held this Zoro back from a submission because I thought the centering was bad. I think I need my eyes checked. When I pre-graded the cards, I was going through a mass amount of cards like I usually do in one session because I get them all in at once. So this was probably grading fatigue and me seeing issues that weren't even there, and he came back a Pristine 10. So that's great to see, and I'm glad that I caught my mistake. Make sure that you too go through your cards again just in case you might have missed something, especially if you are looking at a lot of cards. So this was a reminder to me to sometimes be a little bit more relaxed. I've been submitting a lot to BGS lately, so I've gotten a lot more strict with what I submit, and I think it's a little bit unnecessary of me. Now, I feel a little bit more comfortable taking risks with CGC, given PSA's $25 price point and CGC's economy being $14.40 with a membership. It feels a little less terrible if you fail. I think I've been pretty negative towards PSA lately, but this is just genuinely how I feel. I want to put less risk into my submissions, so given the recurring price increases and potential 9s, I'm more hesitant with borderline 10s and submitting them to PSA. I'm not gonna lie, I'm just really impatient. I like seeing what we got and checking to see if I was wrong or right, and CGC gets that back to me quickly. So I've already graded a number of these first anniversary set English cards at PSA, so I don't mind diversifying because there's always going to be a collector out there who wants a CGC slab instead of a PSA one. So I hope this video encouraged you to try submitting cards that maybe have a minor imperfection here and there and risking it for the biscuit. Sometimes doing calculated risk plays does work because your cards do not need to be perfect to be Gem Mint 10s. Just pick carefully, don't overthink, and shoot your shot. I'm currently posting an Asia travel series where we're card hunting, so go check those out too, and I'll see you in the next video. Subscribe. Don't lose me.